Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Road to the Philippines. Thought I'd play a little REO Speedwagon here, but I better turn it off, otherwise, YouTube doesn't like that when you, what the hell? I just messed it up. What the hell? Okay. I turned the wrong knob, damn it. Yeah guys, welcome back to my channel. Just now taking off. Went to Walmart, did some shopping. Still had to wear the damn mask and bullshit. There for a while, I wasn't even wearing my mask in there, but after a while you get tired of people looking at you like you're some kind of Nazi or something, But, it is what it is. What I was wanting to talk about in this episode of my channel is, getting financially ready to retire in the Philippines. I actually went and talked to a financial advisor today. And I was kind of shocked, some of the stuff that he told me. And, I'll share that with you a little bit later in the video. But first of all, I want to thank my new subscribers. And I want to thank all my current subscribers for tuning in and watching my channel each week. I appreciate that. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, I appreciate it. If you hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you nothing. It's free. And if you like my video, hit the like button. Comment below. I love the comments. Even the trolls. Yeah, I had a troll here the other day, what a jerk, man. He's got a picture of Dr. Fauci as his profile picture. And I was like, dude, man, you don't even have the balls to fucking put your real picture up there, You gotta sit there and hide behind some bullshit screen name, which I'm not even gonna mention, but yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Major douchebag. Yeah, every time I would make a nasty comment toward him, he'd sit there and report it to YouTube, I guess. And yeah, they delete my comments over and over. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you're a douchebag, dude, and a major freaking asshole for talking all your bullshit. Yeah, delete that comment. I'm trying to pull out here. I'm about to get my ass ran over. Damn, okay, here we go. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. It really means a lot to me when you guys, watch my videos, especially my loyal viewers that constantly make comments on my videos, positive comments. Thanks, I appreciate it. I just hit a little over 500 subscribers not too long ago, and thanks in part to that, hey, I got to give a big shout out to Calvin Roach from Sunshine Shoulders. Hey, thanks for letting me be on your panel there. Was it a couple weeks ago? I meant to thank you, way sooner than I did. But yeah, every time you give me a shout out, or like I said, I was on your panel a couple weeks ago. Yeah, you bumped me over the 500 mark, and yeah, that's awesome, dude. But if you guys want to tune into his channel, I watch his channel consistently. Loyalty, man. Every week, almost every day, I tune into your channel, Calvin. Yesterday he had John on there for his weekly Sunshine Moonshine Shoulders live stream discussion. But they just talk about all kinds of stuff, and that's super cool. But I want to give you a shout out there, Calvin. I appreciate what you do for me. Yeah, if you guys want to get what he refers to as the boots on the ground experience, the nitty gritty, tune into his channel, because he's going to tell you how it is straight up. Like he said, he's not going to sugarcoat it. He's going to tell you how it is. And yeah, he's pretty straightforward. And that's what I love about his channel. What the hell? I got cops pulled over here. Shit. What the hell? They're just sitting there. Well, anyways, yeah, like I mentioned, I talked to a financial advisor today, and yeah, I was kind of surprised, with some of the stuff that he was telling me. I mean, I was kind of relieved at the same time. I mean, it's a reputable financial advisor. It's not one of these, bullshit mom and pop freaking, financial advisor businesses, where they don't know what the hell they're talking about. No, this is, he did this for free for me, so yeah, I'll give you a free advertisement plug. It was Edward Jones, located there in Pleasant Hill, Missouri. His name is Matt, over there on Industrial Drive there in Pleasant Hill, Missouri, USA. And yeah, I appreciate the advice you gave me, dude. He didn't charge anything, for giving me, his advice on what I should do. Basically, he just said, keep doing what I'm doing. He's like, I wouldn't make any changes. He said, you're right on track to retire. If a lot of you guys, probably watch a lot of YouTube guys over there in the Philippines, and a lot of them are like, you can, a lot of them live comfortably on like $1,500 a month. And my girl Irene, she's like, oh no, she's like, nah, we can live on $500 a month. I mean, that'd be, I mean, that's kind of slim, I think. But I mean, if that's true, I mean, that's awesome, Irene. Shoot, $500 a month, that's awesome. But when I went in and talked to the financial advisor, he asked me a series of questions, before I even went in there and talked to him. And one of the questions he asked me was, how much am I going to need each month, in retirement? How much am I going to spend each month in retirement? I said, I put down $2,000 a month. I figure that would be way more than what I would need over there. $2,000. Yeah, I mean, that's what, 100,000 pesos a month. So I went in there with a pretty high figure, just to see, what he would think about that. And yeah, he said, I'm right on track. He said, just keep doing what you're doing with your 401k. He said, keep maxing out like you're doing. I was to be honest, I was kind of disappointed that he didn't recommend, purchasing certain stocks, maybe invest in a mutual, some kind of mutual fund or something. And I kind of think that he really wasn't interested in talking to me, really, as far as, giving advice, which would actually end up costing me, a monthly fee or whatever they charge. Mainly because, I told him, I said, I plan on retiring in a couple of years, which is true. I mean, at the earliest I'll be retiring will be in a couple of years. initially he didn't know that I was planning on retiring in the Philippines. Well, the thing that I was shocked about is that he was saying that he couldn't take me as, as a customer after I moved over to the Philippines. And I was kind of shocked about that. It's like, yeah, he said that was like, I guess against their company policy or whatever. They said that, you move out of the United States, they no longer can represent you. And I thought that was kind of crappy, I mean, what the hell difference does it make, I mean, who gives a shit if you live outside the United States? I mean, you're still paying them, right? They're still getting, you're still paying their fees or whatever. So why would living somewhere else other than the United States, why would they give two shits about that? I don't understand that. That makes no sense. That's where I was shocked. And he's like, he said, we won't even talk to anybody about, investments or whatever. He said, unless you can come up with $25,000. You have to have $25,000 if you want to go to Edward Jones. And then they'll take your money and invest it and do whatever they do. And I said that would be fine, but he's like, well, if you retire in a couple of years, he's like, I'd hate for you to lose your money in a bad investment. He said, it's, just better off if you just leave the money in your savings account. Because I told him, I said, I want to make more than 25 cents a month. I mean, that, I mean, my money's just sitting there doing nothing, collecting dust, making pennies on the dollar, if that. And yeah, he just discouraged me from investing any further. He's like, I don't want you to take the chance of losing your money if you plan on retiring in a couple of years. So yeah, I think because of that, he just didn't want to. He was pretty much done talking to me. But I mean, he was pretty interested in what I had, what I planned on doing and all the stuff that I've already done, and he thought that was pretty interesting. I mean, he did offer me some. I was happy to hear that. What I'm doing right now is on par for retirement for me. So, and that's not the first financial advisor has told me that. I mean, the only reason I went in there was to do something with the money that I have in my savings account. I mean, like I said, it's just sitting there, and he's like, oh, just leave it there, keep building it up, and you can use that money while you're waiting for your 401k. Because, well, he was saying that I could use my 401k without getting penalized at age 55. I mean, I've kind of read that, somewhere as well, but, most places tell me you can't, use that money until you turn 59 and a half. So, I'm more thinking I'm going to wait until I turn 59 and a half before I start messing with my 401k. But he had a program there in his office, and he's plugging in all the different numbers, and he showed me all these graphs, and he's like, well, this is what how much money you'd have if you retired, or you claim Social Security at age 67 versus age 62, which is the earliest you can file for Social Security. And I was like, dude, I mean, that graph isn't accurate, dude, because he's like, well, based on, because he asked me before I came in there, he's like on your Social Security, what does it say that you'll make each month at full retirement? And I told him, And then that's what he used for his formula to tell me how much money I'll make, yada, yada, yada. I was like, dude, that's not accurate, because if I retired at age 55, that figure is bullshit, you know? He's like, yeah, you're right. So I don't know, guys. You know, retirement is, I mean, it's scary. You know, I mean, you go from having a steady job, steady income, you know, you have money coming in. You know, I usually have money coming in every week, you know, a lot of times, you know, because I work 2 different jobs. And a lot of times the paydays are every other week, but sometimes they occur every week. Because one job I get paid every other Friday, and the other one I get paid on the 15th, and then on the last day of the month. So there's times where I get paid every week, which is nice, you know. And it's hard. It's scary, to be honest, to give up that financial security, you know. I'm like, damn. But, you know, I listen to all those YouTubers that, you know, have taken that leap of faith before me, and, you know, they seem to be doing just fine. But, you know, a lot of them, they have money that's coming in already, consistently. And that's something that I don't have. So that's why I'm like, well, you know, it'd be nice to retire in a couple of years, but what kind of money am I going to have coming in to cover my expenses, you know, once I move over there? You know, that's the scary part. But, I mean, it was, you know, but it was nice, you know, be able to talk to that guy. And, you know, I told him, this is what I have in my savings, my checking account. This is what I have currently in my 401k. I was like, you know, I'm also investing, you know, in the company stock, and you know, from the figures that I had, you know, he was able to plug it into his formula, and he's like, yeah, you're good. You know, just keep doing what you're doing. I don't know if he was just saying that to get me out of his office, because he, you know, he didn't have any intentions of making me a future customer. So I don't know. But I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. So far, it's been working. The only problem I had was when the coronavirus initially hit, and you know, 401k it plummeted significantly, you know, and as well as you know, the stock from my company that I work for, it dropped. But you know, eventually it recovered, which I knew it would. And yeah, retirement is scary, and it's something that everybody's got to do it eventually. You know, not everybody. You know, some people never retire. Some people that work their whole damn lives and never get to enjoy not having to work. But hey, I mean, some people maybe, I don't know, maybe some people enjoy getting up and going to work. You know, maybe that's the thing that motivates them to get out of bed each day. I don't know. I know that when I retire, when I eventually get over there, I got to have something to do. And that's why I got this YouTube channel going. Because eventually, once I get over there, I'm going to keep my channel going. And, hopefully I get some more subscribers once I get over there. Because, I mean, come on, guys. There's over 7,000 islands over there. There's a lot to see and a lot to film for a YouTube channel. Right now, I don't put out very many videos like I'm doing right now. What I've been doing is just putting out. I've been trying to put out a lot of videos that I had filmed when I was out there, back in 2019. They don't seem to be very popular as far as, people viewing them, but I'm just trying to get all my videos on YouTube, before I go over there again. For the longest time, I was like, man, it doesn't seem like the Philippines is ever going to open up again. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years this month since I last saw you, Irene. 2 freaking years. 2 years today I was over there with you. And it's heartbreaking knowing it's been that long. Knowing that when we said goodbye at the airport, I told you I'd see you in 6 months, and it's been 2 years. I mean, I thank God that we're still together. We've had a lot of ups and downs. There was a lot of times where I thought, our relationship was over, but God helped us get through it, and we're still going strong. And it looks like, I honestly think that the Philippines is going to open up, guys. They're starting to, I don't know if you guys watch what's going on in Thailand, but they started this sandbox program, where you can fly into like Phuket, Thailand, and they're allowing you to stay in this certain area there in Phuket for so many days, and then once those days are over, then you're free to travel around the rest of the country. I think it's maybe like after you've been, I don't know, I'm not going to say, I don't know 100% how many days you got to stay in that area, but after so many days, you can start traveling around the rest of the country. Well, from what I hear, the Philippines is going to start doing the same thing. Iloilo was an area they've been talking about. I think Metro Manila was another area around Clark. I guess I'm thinking Clark Air Force Base. That's another area. Basically, places that have or allow international travel, that allow international flights to come in and out. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And from what I hear, you can stay in that area. You got to be vaccinated. So you anti-vaxxers, you think you're going to come flying into the Philippines without being vaccinated. I hate to give you a rude awakening, but that's not going to happen. But once you enter those areas, after so many days, then they're saying that you can travel out beyond those areas and go to other parts of the Philippines, which I'm hoping that's true. Some people think it's going to start next month. I don't think that's going to happen. Some people are saying it's going to start around Christmas time. I think that's too early. I'm thinking it's going to be more. I'm thinking more around the first quarter of next year. The reason why I say that is because the presidential election is coming up in May of next year. President Duterte was saying that he wants to get things back to 100% the way they were before the pandemic. So if you're true to your word, Mr. President, then that time is coming up quick. I mean, I know they're hoping to get, majority of the population, vaccinated by a certain date. Again, I don't see that happening. I really don't. Vaccines, just people are hesitant on getting it, for whatever reason. I'm not going to get into the politics behind it, but I hope it's true. I really do, because a lot of my viewers are in the same position that I'm in. Their loved ones are over there. They haven't been able to see them in same amount of time that me and Irene have been apart. I pray that it opens up. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys regarding the whole financial part. At least on my part, it looks like things are good. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not gonna go out and, you know, purchase a bunch of Bitcoins. Yeah, I'm not gonna do some crazy shit like that. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Keep tuning in, and I hope you guys continue to join me on my road to the Philippines. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day.